Ever feel insecure? I go here to get my hair cut, but I don't have a parking place for my bike. Although I did use this pole right outside on the sidewalk. Not a bike rack, but at least it was something. Want to get a pizza at Pizza Hut? Not if you're on your bike. At least not if it's valuable and you intend to secure it. Even a big chain like this? No bike rack. How about some banking? Want to deposit some of that money you're saving on gas? Not here. Not unless you go around to the ATM side and lock your bike on this rail. Again, not a bike rack, but then something solid is better than nothing, right? Doing some laundry because you soiled your bike shorts when you almost got hit by that Mercedes? Better drive your car. No bicycle parking here either. How about grabbing some Chinese for lunch? Not here. You can enjoy their healthy spring rolls, but not if you're one of those health nuts that actually rides a bike. I like to go somewhere for some morning coffee, and maybe to ride in a cafe somewhere. Not here, though. Nowhere to lock the bike, not even a sturdy pole. I'm not picking on this place. They're not the only ones. You'll see. But the town does have this nice bike lane for you, as long as you're not actually riding anywhere but a park or a school zone. This peters out pretty often, too, and you're left with a raw shoulder, maybe literally. Shopping for cheap stuff at the Family Dollar? It won't seem cheap anymore when your bike disappears when you're inside. Not a rack to be seen here, even on the side of the store. Minivans have a nice spot, though. Coffee shop number 2? One I had hopes for? Nope, sorry. Not even a pole by this one either. The doctor's office across the parking lot? I guess if you can ride, you don't need a doctor. Bring your car on this errand. Even if you take karate lessons, better drive unless you can run really fast too and sprint outside to defend your bike. Shopping for insurance? Going in for some physical therapy? Don't get in shape on the way. Not a rack to be found in this entire plaza. This little building is shared by Subway and this cute little Mexican place. Just don't expect to park your bike here unless you lock it to the weird fence-looking thing out front. Headed down to Arctic Circle for a shake or some other fattening treat? Don't burn any calories on the way there by riding your bike. It just doesn't seem right, and besides, there's no place to park your bike anyway. If you're getting your taxes done, bring your car and write off your mileage, because you won't find a rack on this end of the plaza either, even though those railings do look sturdy. On this bike ride, I thought surely churches would have a place to lock your bike, right? They welcome everyone, even cyclists. They have signs, just general reserved parking, parking for the handicapped, seniors, and even dedicated visitor parking. I guess there might be one way, just not for cyclists. Don't worry, Seventh-day Adventists, you're not alone. The Baptists didn't have a rack either, so don't send your kids to Awana on their bikes. They'll be crying they want a new one after theirs disappears. The big shocker? Neither Mormon church on the way had a rack either. I mean, where do those missionaries park their bikes anyway? How can they, of all churches, not have a bike rack? I'm not picking on them. I'm just saying. Want a Moxie Java? Another coffee place? Or to ship a package at the UPS store? Not on your bike. You won't find a single place to lock it up. Maybe that light pole. This gym does have a bike rack, although it's far from the door and out back. I mean, we can at least give the thieves some privacy to do their work if we're going to inconvenience them by letting you lock up your ride. Guess who has one of the best racks in town? No, Pam Anderson doesn't live here. It's the Chevron. That's right, the gas station. It also has a convenience store, but it's a gas station. It has an excellent bike rack. Others have discovered this too, as it always seems to be occupied by a bike. It's the only place where I saw a bike unlocked, though, parked on the other side of the building. I wanted to wait outside and say, "Hey kid, there's a rack right over there." But by this time, I was hungry. Know who else has a nice rack, and it's not even fake? AutoZone. That's right, another car store, where people shop for things for their cars, has a great bike rack. Go figure. Freedom Fitness has a nice one too, and right outside the door. No privacy for thieves here. At least we'll make them use some stealth to lift your self-powered wheels. You could even get in shape on your way to the gym. Not a bad idea, huh? Walgreens has one too, and a nice seating area where you can rest and enjoy the cool breeze before going inside to make your purchases, knowing that your bike is reasonably secure. Bank of the Cascades has a bike rack and right next to the flagpole. What could be more patriotic for a bank to do than have a rack for its peddling customers right next to the American flag? Deposit your fuel savings here without the hassle of having to power up your petrol-sucking, carbon dioxide-blowing beast of a vehicle. Or even your Prius, if that's how you roll. Paul's grocery store has one. It's flimsy, but adequate and close to the door in plain view. Not bad. I use this one fairly often when we run out of something vital like beer or whiskey, and I feel the need to ride for it. You wouldn't want to drink and drive now, would you? The library and the park also have bike racks, but I'm not sure those count as businesses. So is this a bike-friendly town? I suppose, as long as you don't want to shop, eat, drink, attend church, or ride anywhere but school or a park. I think it's time to make some calls this week and see what businesses think about whether they're bike-friendly or not, and what they plan to do, if anything, to change.